a little bit of patchiness like right here. But it's so pretty. Not a big fan. Hey guys, it's Alex. In today's video I'm going to do a video of new makeup. I think I've done one of these videos before. Actually, no I haven't. I think last time I tried to do one of these videos before it went to an epic fail. But yeah, I'm going to do a full face of new makeup. This is literally all new makeup in this little bucket right here. Because of my makeup organization, I have so many new makeup. This is not really new to the market. This is like new to me. But yeah, I have a full face of products. I think there's a couple stuff that I'm missing, but this is pretty much like all new makeup that I'm going to be testing out for you guys today. So I have everything in this little bucket. I'm going to do a full face of new makeup. Like I said, I don't think I've ever done one of these videos before, but I'm literally just going to put all new makeup on my face and do like a first impression on them, do a little review on them. But yeah, if you guys want to see a full face of new makeup, just keep on watching. Also, if there's any other makeup products you want me to do a review on or first impression on, leave a comments down below. And yeah, before I hop in, make sure you guys subscribe and give it a big thumbs up, and let's hop right into the video. Alright, so let's get started. So I literally put all the makeup on the floor right here. But yeah, now we can get started with the full face of new makeup. Currently I have no makeup on right now. I don't even know if you can tell from the camera, but like right now my skin isn't really the best, but it's not like really bad. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with my base. I'm probably first gonna start off with primer. This is the First Aid Beauty Pore to Be Gone Mattifying Primer. This is safe for sensitive skin, oil free. You guys will see a lot of this new makeup in a haul in a couple of days. But yeah, I got this from Marshalls. I'm gonna use this as primer. I'm really excited for it because I've actually heard really good reviews on this primer. But yeah, it looks like it's like one of those like squeezy tube primers. So I'm probably just gonna do like a pump into my fingers. This is what the product looks like. Why does it feel like that? I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. Oh, I don't know why, but I thought it was gonna be a liquidy. It's but I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. Also, I have a mirror right here, so that's why I'm looking this way. Like, it feels nice on the skin. Also, my pores are like ready to go, but it just really like it just feels like a moisturizer, but it doesn't really look that bad on the skin. For my pores, I don't know if you can tell, my pores are literally gone on my face. It's so nice and soft. So next I'm going to move on to foundation. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Essentials Pretty Natural Hydration Foundation. This is supposed to be a 24-hour long-lasting hydration. Wow. This is the shade Natural Ivory. It's also supposed to be vegan. This is what it looks like. I think I got this from Ulta like about a month ago. This was literally I think like $8 or $7. Yeah, this is what the product looks like. Again, it's like a little squeezy tube little product. So I'm probably just gonna put it in the back of my hand. I don't know how many to do, so I'm probably just gonna do like 3 strokes on the back of my hand. This is what it looks like. It's very runny. So on the package of the foundation, it says it's supposed to come with hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, 24-hour long-lasting wearing finish, lasting moisturizer with natural coverage finish, light skin feeling, and vegan. I really like the natural coverage, and also it's supposed to last for 24 hours. I don't really know how I'm gonna test that out just because I don't really wear makeup for 24 hours. But it's pretty lightweight on skin, long-lasting moisturizer, hyaluronic acid, which is really good, and aloe vera, which is like for like sunburn and stuff. But yeah, I have in the back of my hand. I'm probably gonna do like a couple little dots all over my face. I really think this is matching my skin tone. It's very yellow, but we're just gonna roll with it. I'm also gonna do it down my neck. And I literally just did 3 pumps on the back of my hand, and it's literally covering my full face. You don't need that much. You just need a little bit, and it like goes a long way. Alright, so now I'm just gonna grab my beauty blender to blend out this foundation. Okay, first off the bat, it says it's supposed to be natural medium coverage. I literally see no coverage. It did cover a little bit of my redness, like under my eyes, but interesting. Look, it looks really good on the skin, just it's not really like medium coverage as I see it. But I feel like we have a little bit of redness on your skin, like under my eyes I do. Definitely quite a bit of redness, but also blend it down my neck. Okay, so it doesn't really look that bad on my skin. Just not really the coverage that I like. It is definitely a medium coverage, just not the coverage that I want. It doesn't look bad. Also with the primer, it looks really good with the foundation, but it's just not like the coverage that I want. But I feel like for one of those like natural days that I want to do like a natural foundation, this foundation would look really good. But for like the days that I want full coverage, maybe not this foundation. Actually, it does match me really good. Also blend it down my neck, but it does not look that bad. I might add another couple of drops to see if I can add up the coverage, but first off the bat, it doesn't look bad. It just needs a little bit more coverage, but it does cover like my redness and stuff. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more to see if I can get a little bit more like, coverage with it, or then you can like layer more on. Like you literally don't need that much in the back of your hand, like probably like a pump or two. I'm just gonna blend it out with my eyeliner again. See if the second layer does anything different. But yeah, it definitely covers my redness, but still looks the same. Yeah, you definitely need a second layer, because look at that. I don't even know if it tells on my camera, but it looks a lot better. So with that primer under the foundation, I don't know if you can tell, but like my pores look really good. Alright, so now moving on to concealer. I have the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. So I have the concealer, and then I also have a darker concealer that I'm using for cream contour. And I'm going to use this as concealer. I've actually seen this all over TikTok that people have used. Yeah, this is what it looks like. This is in the shade Fair 15. And for the cream contour, this is in shade Medium 3W. But I'm going to use this as my concealer, and this is as my cream contour. It looks like one of those like push ones. Oh yeah, it is. When you like push it to come out. Oh, interesting. You just like pump and then the product comes out here. Wow. So I'm gonna use this as my concealer. Just apply this under my eyes. Trying to get more product to come out. And I'm just going to take my blender to blend this out. Oh yeah, it definitely is very brightening. I don't even know if you can tell the difference. This is like blended out concealer, and this is just like really no concealer, just with the like concealer on top. But it's definitely very brightening. It's not really like coverage, but it's definitely brightening. Oh yeah, I really like this one. So it's very brightening under the eyes. It looks really good on the skin. Also with this foundation, it looks really good. Alright, so now move on to the cream contour. This is actually a concealer, but I'm gonna use this as contour. Same thing as the concealer. It's one of those like little push ones. I'm just gonna pump it to get product out.
5 minutes later. 15 minutes later. 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
There we go. Actually, I'm just gonna apply it where I usually cream contour. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend this out. Looks really good on this skin. Also, it's really easy to blend because I know my other cream contours you kind of have to like to blend, but this is very easy to blend. Also looks really good on this skin as concealer, even though it's not cream contour. As concealer to cream contour, it looks really good. Actually, it looks really good on this skin. Wow. I knew this was going to come out really good just because I usually use concealers as cream contour. Usually when I cream contour, just because the concealers blend a lot better for cream contour. I'm really impressed. I'm probably going to use this more. Just maybe with like a different concealer like under. But just by itself, like as a cream contour, it looks really good. Alright, so now moving on to cream blush. I've never used cream blush, but I know all over TikTok it's like a thing now that people do. This is the NYX Sweet Cheek Cream Little Blush. This is the shade Baby Doll. This is what it looks like. It literally looks like a lipstick, like applicator, but it's for your cheeks. I've never used this. Ooh, that's a really pretty color. So I'm just gonna do like a couple little dots on my cheeks, also on my nose. And I guess I'm just gonna like take my beauty blender and blend this out. Wow. It looks really good. It's very intense, but I feel like once I add powder in my blush, it'll be a little bit more like natural, but it looks really good. I've never like creamed blush before, but it's like a TikTok thing that people do, but it looks really good. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Actually, I really like this. I really want to get more colors, but alright, so now moving on to powder. I actually don't have a new powder. There really is no new powders that I saw that I can get my hands on, so I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Focus powder. This is the powder that I always use, and I'm just going to lightly bake. I'm just going to kind of carve out where I just put that cream contour. Alright, so while this is baking on my skin, I'm actually gonna move the camera a little bit closer so we can do the eyeshadow. Alright, so like I said, now I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow. So I'm probably gonna let this bake for maybe like a minute or so, but yeah, I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use the Revolution X Friends eyeshadow palette. This is in Joey. This is what it looks like. This is pretty like mint color, but yeah, I'm gonna use this as my eyeshadow. I think they had other ones, but I got the Joey one. What the packaging looks like. It's pretty like minty blue color, and then shades, just wait for the shades. There are so many pretty shades in here. This is what the palette looks like. It's such a mini like little palette. Yeah, this is what the shades look like. There's so mmany pretty shades. It's like a, I don't even know, like a watermelon pinky kind of vibe it's giving me. Okay, this is what the shades look like. There are 9 shades in here. I'm really excited for all of them. Look, literally, I want to put all of these on my lid right now. Look, there's so many pretty shades. So yeah, I'm gonna use this as my eyeshadow today. Actually, before I actually do my eyeshadow, I actually have this e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. I'm gonna use this to prime my eyes. I usually use a concealer, but I saw this at Walmart and they had different shades. This is a e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in the shade White. It's supposed to be crease and smudge proof for 12 hours. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's in shade White. Like I said, they had other shades, but I got the white one. This is what it looks like. Wow, I thought it was going to be a lot tinier, but that's a lot of product. But yeah, I'm going to use this to prime my eyeshadows. So I don't really know what kind of brush you're supposed to use this, but I'm just going to use like a little flat shader brush. I'm just going to grab some of the product on the brush and I'm just going to like apply it to the lid. And then I'm just going to use my finger to blend it out. This is the way you're supposed to apply it, but it's kind of like working out. It's very creamy, so I'm just gonna apply this over my lid. Like I said, I usually use my concealer, so maybe this will be something I can use. It's supposed to be like what it's supposed to do, like eyeshadow primer, and not like concealer, but probably not. The fingers was the smart way to blend it, but oh well. Sloppy, yeah. Maybe not use your fingers to blend this product out, but it doesn't look bad. Alright, so I'm probably first gonna take Mary Angel, which is this pretty like pink color. I'm gonna apply this to my crease. We'll see how this eyeshadow applies with this primer. Just gonna blend it into my crease. It's actually applying really good above this primer. Looks really good. Like it's looking a little bit messy with the eye primer. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of looks a little bit like sloppy. But I don't know if that's just from like how I'm applying it or if it's from like the primer. Cause it's kind of like moving the eyeshadow like around and kind of making it look like a 5-year-old did it. Like, I don't know. When I'm like doing this, I can definitely feel the product like moving around on my lid. Sloppy a little bit, not like really bad, but the blending isn't really like on point. Alright, so now I'm going to take a small eyeshadow brush. I'm actually going to take orange, which is in the shade Truffly. This pretty orange color. I'm going to apply this to the center of my lid. Oh, that is such a pretty orange color. I'm mostly just applying this to my center of my lid and blending it out with my fingers. There is a lot of like fallout from this orange, but it's not like really that. But that's like definitely a bright, like neon orange. And then now I'm just gonna go into the orange, which is Tronica. I don't even know how to say it. I'm just gonna take the orange, put this into my outer crease. And then I'm just going back to orange to add to the rest of my lid. Mostly just adding it to the inner corner as well. I'm just going to take a big ol' blending brush to blend all of the shades together. Just kind of taking the green right here and add it to my outer crease and just blending this all out. This is definitely giving me like neon like vibes. All the shades blend really good, but I feel like when you mix the orange and the pink, it comes like this little like neon orange color. But it doesn't really look that bad, just maybe not all these shades together. It looks like a hot mess, but it's really pretty. Like it looks like a pretty sunset on my eyelids. Yeah, not really with the eyeshadow primer. It's not really like blending well. Like, I don't even know if you can see, but there's like a little bit of patchiness like right here. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if that's the eyeshadow. I don't know if that's the eye primer. It just looks like a hot mess on my eyelids. Wow, this video was going so good, and then the eyeshadow kind of happened. Not a big fan of the eyeshadow primer. I maybe I should have just done like this eye of the eyeshadow primer, and this would look my concealer to see if there's a difference, but too late now. No. Yes! I am back. Sorry, my little sister and my little niece came into my room. But yeah, this is pretty much the eyeshadow looks. It's not really the best blended. I think it's the eyeshadow primer that's like making it not blend well. But from like far away, you can really tell. But if you look like close up, you can definitely tell that it's not blended well. It's just not really blending. So I'm just gonna kind of skip on the eyeshadow just because I don't want to continue trying to put more product and it looks bad. So now I'm gonna move on to eyeliner. Okay, so for the eyeliner, this is what the eyeliner looks like. This is from Pretty Vargon. I don't even know the ink, the gel eyeliner. The packaging is so cute. Like, it is so cute. It's literally like a gel eyeliner. I've never used a gel eyeliner, but look at the packaging. Just look at the packaging. I think I got this from Marshalls. This was literally $8. This is what it looked like. I'm going to use this as my eyeliner. Then move on to eyeliner. I don't even know what brush you're supposed to use with this, but I got like one of my little like dotting brushes that I usually use for my fake freckles. I'm just going to like dip my brush into the eyeliner. Actually, it doesn't really look that bad. And I'm just going to do a liner with this. Okay, maybe not this brush. It doesn't really look that bad, but I feel like we use like an angle eyeshadow brush or something, like for your brows, you can do it, but this brush is not really working. But the product looks really good. Okay, not with this brush. That's what the wing liner looks like. Not this brush. Do not do it with this brush. Alright, so now I actually have an angled eyeshadow brush. I'm actually going to use this on this eye, just because this one is probably a little bit more better to use. I'm just going to do it on this side and make sure that I don't have too much product on. And do a wing. Yeah, just look at the difference. This is with this brush and that one's with the little pointed brush. Use this brush to do it. Eyes really fast. You kind of have to like be kind of fast with doing it, but it doesn't really look that bad. Yeah, definitely do it with this brush. Like, this eyeliner is with this, and that's with the pointed brush. This one looks a lot better. You definitely have to use like this kind of brush to do it. Eyeliner doesn't look bad. It just looks weird. Alright, I'm going to be done with the eyeliner because I feel like the eyeshadow and the eyeliner are just looking really bad. Like, not what we want for today's video. I was really hoping like these two things will look really good today. Obviously, it's a fail because the eyeliner looks really bad. I feel like we actually had our correct brush to use with the gel eyeliner. It'd be a lot better, but obviously I don't really have the correct brush to do the gel eyeliner. It's not bad, just use a different brush. And then also the eyeshadow primer, don't use, it's not really good. But yeah, that's pretty much the eyeshadow and eyeliner done. Now we're gonna move on to mascara. I actually got this for my birthday like a couple months ago. This is the Rimmel London Wonder Escalade mascara. I'm gonna use this for my mascara. It's like not open yet. Little sister got this for me because she was like, I don't know what to get for your birthday. And I was like, well, I need a new mascara, so she got me. This is what it looks like. I actually really like Rimmel London's mascaras. This is what the blonde looks like. I'm just gonna apply these to my lashes. But I don't think this is waterproof. I usually like waterproof mascara, but it looks really good so far. I'm almost done with this full face of new makeup. So now I'm going to move on to brows. I know this isn't new, but this is the Benefit Brow Contour Pro. I got this from Marshalls. I've never used this, but it was like $10 at Marshalls, and I really want to try it out. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's like a little pencil like brow thing that has like different little like shades. So there's like light shade, there's brown shade, there's define, and there's highlight on these like little pencils. So you guys remember these from like middle school that have like the little like pull thing? So I'm gonna use the darker shade, which is right here, and then it comes out like right here. Just to fill in my eyebrow. And then I guess I'm gonna use the define side to like clean up my brow. Okay, I like this process. This is what my brows look like. It looks really good. So now I'm gonna wipe away this big, even though this big's been sitting on my skin longer than a minute, just because the whole eyeshadow eyeliner disaster. Just I'm gonna wipe away this big. So now I'm gonna move on to bronzer. This is the NYX matte bronzer. This is in the shade medium. I actually got this a couple of days ago. I've never used this. I'm gonna use this as my contour, even though this is bronzer. I'm just gonna contour with this. This is really good. I actually really like this bronzer slash contour. It looks really good. Okay, so now I'm moving on to blush. This is the Kylie Jenner blush. I actually think I got this from Black Friday like over a year ago, but yeah, this is what it looks like, just a Kylie blush. I don't think I've ever used Kylie products before. I think their lip kit back in like when it first came out. But yeah, this is what the blush looks like. It's in the shade Maddie on the blush. I'm actually gonna swatch it. Dude, that's like a pretty like Barbie pink color. So I'm gonna use my blush brush and apply this as my blush. They're really pretty, like Barbie pink color. Alright, so I'm just going to take my mascara and apply it to my lower eyelashes. Alright, so now moving back onto the eyes, I actually have these NYX Jumbo eye pencils. This is what these look like. I actually have the shades in Milk, but I got these two shades yesterday from Target. There are like pretty like pink and like teal colors. This is what the shades look like. Let me swatch them for you. It's such a pretty color. So I'm probably gonna use this shade, which is like the blue teal color, in my waterline. That's really pretty. Also, it's really, really creamy. And then going back to the eyeshadow, I'm going to take the pink shade right here, because it's right in the corner. Oh yeah, this is definitely like a chunky pink glitter, like it's very chunky, but it looks really good. Alright, so we're pretty much almost done with this video. Then gloss, pretty much the last step is highlight. This is the Revolution Liquid Highlight in Illuminating Luna. This is what it looks like. It's literally a liquid highlight, like literally a liquid highlight. Like, look how pretty that is. Like, that is such a pretty color. So I'm literally just going to use this as highlight. I'm just going to use what's on my hand to apply it. I mean, I'm going to apply this like over like powder, since I did powder my face since it is highlight. I'm just going to kind of like pat it with my fingers. Ooh, that looks really pretty. Ooh, that's such a pretty color. I think I applied a little bit too much on this side, but that is so pretty. I'm just gonna use my fingers to like blend it. Look on the nose, looks really good. Yeah, you don't need that much, like probably like a dot. It looks so pretty. It's definitely like a silvery purple blue undertone. Like from the front you can probably definitely tell, but it's so pretty. Alright, so now moving on to lips. This is a lip gloss from ColourPop. This is in the shade Snow Day, which you guys will see in a haul. I actually really like their lip glosses, but this is like a new one or something. Yeah, this is a pretty like pinky color. Like, let's swatch it. You can't really tell, but it's such a like pretty color. It smells so good, but it's like a clear like lip gloss with a little pink undertone. I'm gonna apply this to my lips. Oh yeah, so cute. But yeah, that's pretty much the full face of a new makeup. I hope you guys like this video. This video was kind of a fail, but kind of not. I feel like the eyeshadow primer and the eyeliner, but I feel like those were kind of like on my part. Like I should have applied the primer a little bit different, or done like one eye primer and one eye not primer to see if it was the eyeshadow. And the eyeliner, I should have like maybe done a little bit of research or used a whole different brush, just because both brushes apply good, but it just doesn't really look good. So I feel like if I had a little bit more practice with the eyeliner, I probably could get it pat down. But yeah, pretty much everything else, like mostly my base, I'm obsessed with, like the foundation, the primer, the cream blush, the cream contour, the highlight, the blush. Like literally everything on my base is really good. Also the eyeshadow looks a little bit like wonky a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Also, if you guys want more videos like this, leave a comment down below. Also, leave a comment down below what other new makeup you guys want me to try. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.